The 360's first massively multiplayer role-playing game is here, and it's the second port of a 4-year-old PC game. While this may lead to some technical disappointments, many will find the core gameplay strong and enjoyable, if they can overcome the game's initial hurdles. While some massively multiplayer games are light on story, Final Fantasy XI has plenty. Set in the world of Vana'diel, players begin their career as an adventurer in the nation of their choosing, Baystoke, Sandoria, or Windurst. Each nation has their own storyline, and each ultimately culminates in the player saving the world several times over. Vana'diel certainly has no shortages of difficulties, as each of the 3 expansions has its own imminent apocalypse. If it's not the Shadow Lord, it's the remaining members of an ancient race, or Bahamut, or a corrosive existential darkness. Each concurrent storyline is told over a series of missions and unfurls in a number of lengthy and well-executed cutscenes. But people used to next-gen RPGs will be disappointed when they see that none of these include voice acting, as all of the dialogue is in text. But the game more than makes up for it by providing an overwhelming amount of characters, missions, and quests. And considering the cost of advancing through each expansion pack over the years adds up to over $200, it's nice for newcomers to be able to get the original game and the 3 that followed it for only $50. At the start of the game, players can only pick one of 6 jobs, but unlock 12 more later on. From warriors to summoners, everything one would expect from Final Fantasy is here, with the latest expansion adding Blue Mage, Corsair, and Puppet Master to boot. Unique to the game is the ability to change jobs at any time, meaning players will only need one character to experience everything. Each job must be leveled from scratch, but things go faster on subsequent outings. A short time in, the player will be able to use the spells and abilities of any 2 jobs at the same time. Not all combinations are viable, but hardcore players should level several of them for maximum flexibility. There's a lot of gameplay depth here waiting for the resourceful player, if they spare the time to explore it. Vana'diel is a huge world, with lots to do in addition to leveling jobs and completing story missions. There are hundreds of quests, optional boss battles, a summoning non-player friend to fight with, 2 player versus player sports, crafting, gardening, decorating your house, and more. Once the character reaches level 75, the player can look forward to a variety of large group battles, from hunting gods in ancient ruins to a plethora of instance battlefields and boss encounters.